No gang. Okay, I wasn't even gonna make this a video, and honestly, I've done this before. I'm gonna link it down below, talking about the new Z. I said I wasn't, to myself, I did promise that I was not going to make a video about the new Z until we got some kind of confirmation from Nissan themselves. But I find this to be very important, crucial information that came out, and it's supposedly confirmed by a Nissan executive. So why not just make that video right now?
You're on that price.
What are we gonna find around that price? You're giving away exactly what we're doing.
I know you're recording.
Yeah, so what, you're talking about things that you shouldn't? We have a new car on the way, but we're not gonna say exactly why. But there's a little bit of not leaked information, but stuff that was just given out. And why I hate when I do this. Like literally, my key does not open the rear of this car. I can't honestly. I love this car. It's the parts getter and all that stuff, and the reliable daily, but I can't wait to sell this thing, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. So first, I'm gonna start with Motor Trend, okay? I didn't want to make another video until we got actual confirmation that the new Z was well, we know the new Z is coming out, but I didn't want to make this video without accurate information about, you know, what it's gonna come with, how it's gonna look, all that stuff. Motor Trend actually posted something that was pretty sick. Apparently, Ivan Espinoza, I don't know who the heck that was until now. He works in the corporate, he's the corporate vice president of global and Japan product planning. The reason why I bring him up is because he actually said something that's very important, which is we are not forgetting about the Z. That sounds like probably something simple to you guys, but to me, that's the fact that they're already acknowledging it just tells me that they're at least in production or at least thinking of some plans. Let's get on to more important stuff. I went and randomly Googled it yesterday because I was actually looking up stuff about the VR30, which by the way, if you don't know, I'm putting a VR30 motor in my Z, and you know, hey, let's show them, bro. Look, we gotta get that flex. We gotta get that flex. We're gonna flex? Okay. The only reason I'm super excited is because I'm currently putting a VR30 in this Z. It's actually almost done, and oh my god, what the hell? How does this even happen? How does this get in here? I'm just more along the lines of excited about the VR30 motor because there's honestly, it's just such an untapped market and there's so much potential with this motor that kind of segues into the new Z. The Drive.com confirmed, well not confirmed, but they were talking about the fact that the new Z is not going to come with just the regular VR30 that's in this Q50s and the Q60. It's going to come with a beefier version. The 400Z is going to come out with a beefier version of VR30. But is that going to be anything that's like is it going to be anything that's like the Rev Up, which they came out with an update, but then came out with the HR just a few years later? To me, I'm just really hoping that, and it's one of those things, are you just leaving away? You're just running away? Like, you didn't even say bye? It's one of those things where I really hope that they put all their focus in this motor right now, because the 400, honestly, I really hope they focus on this new VR30 because this is a massive deal. We've been waiting on a brand new Z to come out for over 10 years. It's been 11 years since anything has come out for this car. We have had this same body shape for 11 years, which honestly, that's both good and bad. It's been more than enough time and we need an update. That being said, reliability is not a thing that I'm nervous about with these cars. The VR30s are just like DEs in my eyes. Like there's something that is kind of like revolutionizing Nissan and moving forward. Honestly, they're not that reliable. They have like the issues with the turbos. The turbos themselves, they tend to go out, the seals will go bad, and then that's that. And then the same thing with the belt. This year tends to rip belts. It's one of those things where I really hope that with this new VR30 variant that they just kind of take their time, get a lot of R&D, and release a product that will be, one, reliable just like how the VHR was, and two, make big power just like a VHR can. NA, yeah, okay, they're very limited, but on boost, it's very surprising to see that a VHR can hold. We have 370Zs that are over 700 horsepower, but GTRs are capped at 700. So it's one of those things where I really hope that they kind of take a step back and do it right the first time. And then the next part, all right, which I'm not going to talk about that much because it's all he said, she said at this point, the body styling. Honestly, we know this, it's not going to look anything like this, it's just, what Z looks like the previous Z besides the 350 and 370. I feel like we're finally going to get a massive body change, and honestly, it's long overdue. Supposedly from the article, and I'll put the article also in the description, it's going to get a revamp, and also it's going to take like a 240 look and just make it modern. I'm super down for it. Good job. Nissan, if that's not what you're doing, cancel all your plans. Cancel all the plans. And do a modern 240, please, because there's little people that, I'm kidding. I just wanted to make fun of you for being so tiny. If they do a 240, a modern 240, that'll blow my mind. I love the styling of the Z. Honestly, I became a huge fan of the Z because of you actually, but a couple of other people helped. I love the styling of the Z. I'm a huge fan of the 370. I love the 300, 280s, 240s. I always feel like Nissan does very well when it comes down to aesthetics, and I just really hope they keep that going. Nissan, I really hope that you're watching this. I hope that some random employee stumbled on my video. This is a message to you guys, and I feel like I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like a lot of us will agree. Please don't mess this up. What a lot of car manufacturers do, especially when I'm not gonna say which ones specifically, is that when you look at old classic cars that got brought back recently and then what it is today, yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's not what we expected, and it doesn't feel. Ooh, you feel that? I really hope that you guys listen to your enthusiasts, listen to the core lovers of this car, of this chassis, because our feedback is gonna guide where you guys should go. Like, there should be a proper mix of what executives think, designers think, and then the enthusiasts. Hell, give me a car, all right? Just give me a new Z, okay? Let me test drive it for 100 miles. You're laughing, but I sort of, honestly, Nissan, do it. Give people like Issa Z, Danny Z, me, Stock Boys, give us all a Z, okay? It doesn't even have to look like the new Z. Put the new motor and the new transmission, which by the way, supposedly is Nismo tuned automatic and 6-speed. Good job. Keep it 6-speed. I like that. Give somebody in your executive team or someone that's an enthusiast on your team and let them drive around with that motor and transmission. Knock it out the park the first time. Take a moment to give it to someone that knows that they're gonna, 1, beat on it so you can make sure it's reliable. 2, you can find out all the issues of it. Make somebody drive it like 100 miles a day and find out everything and then how it feels, all that stuff. Break it down early so that way you can know that, because your GTR audience, your Z audience is all people that just love cars. I'm gonna just Tim Tebow it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm squatting, I'm 6'6", I can't be. I'm gonna hit it with a Tim Tebow. Give the car to people that actually care and will give you blunt feedback, because I feel like there was a huge miss with the recent car that I'm not gonna say because I don't wanna cause any animosity. From that car, what it is today and how it performs, yeah, it's cool, and honestly we still haven't seen the most of it, but it doesn't excite us like the previous Super. I just gave it away. Should I leave that in there? I'm gonna leave it. It doesn't give the same excitement as the previous model did in today. Well, today it's just not the same. Don't do this with the Z. Figure out what we like, listen to the feedback, watch a lot of YouTube videos, because a lot of other Z YouTubers do talk about this more often than you think. Listen to us, please. I do want you guys to get very creative, push the design, give us something new, maybe something that everybody's gonna hate at first, but then after a couple of mods, we just absolutely fall in love with it. Make this car something that we can appreciate, and especially with a little bit of work, it just makes it look like perfect. Honestly, I'm just really nervous about what the new Z is gonna look like and how it's gonna perform. Just please guys, just listen to us. Whatever. So I'm gonna stop yabbering. There's one more thing I need to do, because a couple of things did come in from Concept Z Performance, and also, oh yeah, actually all of them came from Concept Z Performance. So I finally got my couplers, man. Yeah, I've been waiting over 2 months for this. It shouldn't have taken 2 months. It took me only 12 hours. Yeah. And I need to fix my muffler, because you guys, right now it looks like the exhaust tip came in defective, and Concept Z Performance already went ahead and sent me a new tip. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that right now, so that way my car can be beautiful again. And we're almost done. Oh, and update, I still failed putting on those downpipes. They're still not on, and I'm thinking that I'm just gonna pull the motor again when I made a video saying that I wasn't gonna ever do this again, and I'm doing it again. All right, whoa buddy, whoa. Yo, why you all up in my business, dog? Yo, your hoops are bigger than my future. Let's get started. Really dented exhaust tip off, and let me show now the new one. Finally, we're not gonna have some ghetto tip, so we're gonna look pretty legit now. Thank God, because that was pretty ugly, and it was really infuriating to take pictures and have this in there. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys are hyped on it, tell me in the comments what's the part about the Z that you're most hyped on. Is it the looks, the motor, trans, the factor to keeping it 6-speed? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, we're finally gonna get back to the VR30 content. I just wanted to take a little mini break, so that way I was kind of getting a little burnt out just doing only install videos, but we're gonna be back at it because the harnesses is coming soon, and I want to make sure everything's buttoned up, and we do have a couple of mods, but I'm just gonna make it one entire mod video. There's no point to do it separate. I know you guys are ready for the first start. I'm super hyped, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.